A righteous protection.
What's going on, fam? Alright, check it out. So first off, as you know, in a few hours, we gonna kick off the WWE 2K19 WCW Universe Mode Strizine. You dig? So, y'all been with me for a while. Then y'all know about me and my sliders. They always fire. Always give you good results. If you don't know and you ain't been with me for a while, my sliders always fire. They give you good results. So, I was messing around with some stuff earlier. I wanted to play test and then do some tweaks and stuff before the stream and all that. And I changed a few things. It's not anything super duper, completely, totally major overhaul type deal. Just some tweaks, change a few things around, switch a few things. Alright, so these are for hard. I'm not fooling with Legend. It's crazy though, because on 19, when you play on Legend, it's a reversal fest. On 20, when you play on Legend, you gotta hit your opponent with like 48 finishers and 27 SIGs to keep them down. Sometimes that can be fun, other times it can be like, man, come on. You know what I mean? Anyway, these sliders right here is serious. Like, I played a couple of matches, Goldberg versus DDP, and it was difficult, but not to the point where I wanted to rage quit. You know what I mean? It was fun, which is my goal, to have fun. You know, I learned a while back that, realistic sliders. I want the match to reflect the TV product. No, I don't, because it's a video game. It's not going to reflect that, and nor should it, because when you play in a game, you want to have fun. So, this is what you got. Got hard, arcade, yes, I know. Now, you can put it on simulation if you are serious about your weight detection and, the moveset aspect of that and all that. For me, in this universe mode, it's going to be a lot of cruiserweight versus cruiserweight type. There's not going to be cruiserweight versus super heavyweight. You're not going to see Rey Mysterio Jr. versus the Giant. I'm cutting all that out because that's no fun. Alright, so reversal limit off. Some people say, if you want to play for skill, keep it on, and you have to do that. Man, keep it off. I use the button smashing. That's just me. Injury zone, of course. Rope break, of course. All of that on blood, yes. All of that blah blah. Alright. Now, let's get to the game balancing and the match stuff. I wanted to keep the heads up display off for the visual aesthetic, but I'm playing this one. So, I'm going to leave it on for all that. Otherwise, like on 20, when I do the commentary for the universe mode is off. Everything else is, pretty much whatever you want to pick and choose. Ringside camera cuts. That one is good when it's right, but man, it cuts at the wrong time a lot of times. Kind of like Royal Rumble video crew. Yeah. Doesn't matter. None of that make no difference. Here we go. So what I base my sliders off of. A lot of people have different reasons, different ways for the things they do. I base mine off a percentage. And that 100, you can look at it like if I throw 100 strikes, not in a row, just throughout the match in general, how many of those strikes should be reversed? You see what I'm saying? But I go a little further mathematically and I break it down to tens. That way your percentage, like, okay, 35% of those strikes should be reversed. Then you start looking at it. So out of 10 strikes, every 3 will be reversed if you kind of look at it like that. Now, not sure that computes correctly or corresponds correctly with the game itself. Who knows? But yeah, that's how I look at it. And it's I'm sure if I had the time, I could really, truly, and I wanted to, but it's just hard to fit in because it's going to take a while. but fit in some, get in the ring and just throw 10 strikes to see how many get revert. You know what I mean? To really go through and test, okay, if I put it on 0, if I put it on 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50. But yeah, that's extensive. I don't got that time. It would be cool to do just for from a research standpoint to really understand, but I got a feeling it would be ridiculously inconsistent. Just like if you put it on 100, I guarantee you that you're gonna land a punch, which then would completely defeat the purpose of putting it on 100. So I really don't think it's 1-for-1 in this game. But anyway, your standing strike reversal on your AI, you got 35, 30 on your grapple. I always run just one lower on the grapple because I think a strike is easier to reverse than a grapple. And not to mention, the match I played, I saw actually like 3 reversal animations out of grapples I hadn't seen. Alright, cool. Alright, ground strike. You don't, how hard is it to reverse? I'm laying on my back on the ground and somebody trying to stomp me or punch me. That's not the easiest to reverse. So I don't want it to appear so. Finisher reversal rate. I'm not trying to cut that up high because I don't want my reversal, I meant my finisher, reversed a lot. Like, bro, if I've worked hard to get to the point where I got my finisher, you know, you shouldn't get back-to-back-to-back reversals off of it. Takes the fun out of it. Even more so with the foreign object. Entrance run in, that is kind of up to you in terms of what you want to do. I like 1, 2, and 3. How often do we see somebody in a 3-hour show overall? How often do you see somebody get hit during the entrance? How often do you see it mid-match? How often do you see it post-match? You know, I try to factor in some realistic sense to it. And mid-match, to me, is gonna have the highest. And even that 3 is not high. Referee downtime. Now, y'all know full well when they get knocked down, they down. So that's alright. Your finisher and your SIG should be 100. Your foreign object should be 100. Chain wrestling, that is truly up to you. I go with 25, you know, because that's a quarter. So I can kind of deal with that. Alright. Alright, everything? Yeah. Alright. Balancing on the other side, just a rego, you got 40. See, between your AI and your regular user, you see it's not really much. And actually I would go up, let's say 35, 30, 25. Go up 5 maybe. What's that on? Ground grapple reversal 20. Just go up 5. You don't want to go up, whoops, you don't want to go up too much higher than the AI because you have a choice. The AI does. They can reverse everything every time, truly, if they wanted to. But just keep it 5 above. Now, stamina cost, stamina recovery rate, stun recovery rate, reversal recovery rate. Those are hard to judge. If you want to try this, I've heard this works and I've heard it doesn't. Put it on 0, and I've heard that once you put it to 0, a lot of it is based on the personal wrestler attributes. I don't know that. That theory is untested. So I'm looking at it like, if I've got 100, my stamina is full. Depending on the move I do, if it's a weak strike, strong strike, you know, front face lock grapple, medium grapple, strong grapple, what have you. What is the actual stamina cost? That's the question. So I wanted mine to be just a shade over half. Recovery rate, a shade under half. Because if it costs this much, then the recovery, I don't need to regenerate it at the same rate. My regeneration needs to be a little A little less than that. When you're stunned, you need to be stunned. You got stunned for a reason. Hold that. Reversal recovery rate. Now, and you know by playing these games how the physics act about stupid stuff, and especially targeting. Like, you be facing somebody and go for a strike, and you'll turn around and throw a strike behind yourself. I didn't want the cost on the reversal recovery rate to be too great, because if I reverse you, you shouldn't, bam, right off the top, have, which actually, you know what, now that I think about it, dropped it down. And this is for, yourself. Payback. That's kind of, it's either or. One should be higher than two because you got to work harder for two. And that should be, 100 for 100, man, that thing charge up. I tell you what. Could even do that. And a lot of that's going to make you mad. Truthfully, it's very few matches I use the payback meter. Like, I'm working off of just straight regular moves and building up my sigs, my finishes. The payback meter itself, that's a special aspect. So you should really, really, really have to earn that. Squash match. Shouldn't have no, I don't personally want a bunch of them in my game anyway. So if you want to hire, that's on you. That's it, man. What else am I missing? Missing something else. What am I missing? There you go, momentum. Put your momentum on slow. Even normal is a little fast. Keep it on slow. Slow gives you a chance to really work hard and build it up. So that's it. You're going to see these in action here in a little bit when I kick up this stream. So check these out and hit the comment section. Try them out. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think, because I always want to make them better and more enjoyable. So you know what it is. Keep it real. Live righteous.